Known from being a young woman's dream to her latest fashion endeavour, showcasing the Dress for Power collection in 2014. Seductress by Pearl launches an exclusive fashion show with an original art auction on the 27th of June at Melrose Arch. That's the Fire and Ice Hotel, by the way. The fashion show aims to launch designer and businesswoman Pearl Moagi's new collection, Pearl I should say, and to establish it as a status symbol. The event will showcase the designer's intimate love of fabrics and a sense of African pride. Pearl Moagi and Kingdom Mahlangu, who's the marketing manager for the brand, joins me now. Guys, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
How hectic is it as part of your build-up towards a fashion show? I mean, this is your first major fashion show.
Yeah, it's crazy, I must say. Sleepless nights because one has to make sure that I create perfect pieces that people can come and see and really feel, wow, we've got our own Giorgio Armani's.
Look, in a couple of seconds, I'm going to talk to Kingdom about. We're just trying to sort out the technical issue on his mic. But talk to me about growing this, and I mean, because you used to work for Morning Live.
I used to work for Morning Live
all those years ago. I mean, you've got an interesting background, and now you're designing for ministers, presidents, MECs.
Look, designing has always been my first love as a young child growing up, because I grew in a family of fashionistas. My mother used to be a tailor. She used to tailor-make clothes for sales house, and my sister was a designer. So for some reason, I somehow took both of my sister and my mom and tried to do something about it, of which I loved it so much. And look, I was not confident starting out, as I was very shy telling people that I bought these clothes from somewhere while I was wearing clothes that I've tailor-made. And until I got comments from certain ministers who would come to Morning Live, and that's when I felt, well, I should actually come out of the closet and do this.
And good on you. Kingdom, let's bring you into this conversation very quickly. In terms of a marketing perspective, I mean, this is interesting because you've got a designer here who is kind of fairly new in the industry. He's already designing for ministers and then designs for men on a plus size. Why that? I mean, when you sit down with Pearl and you guys work out where that needs to go, why that decision?
I think we're also, and by the way, thank you for having us. It is such an amazing opportunity for us to be able to come to Weekend Live. Thanks, Sam. Well, basically what we're looking for is a signature opportunity for Pearl, because we in South Africa, we know that this industry is growing in leaps and bounds. So thanks to your SA Fashion Week, Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, and all other related shows, even I think Cape Town as well. So when Pearl came into the scene, she wanted to have something that was uniquely Pearl, which is Seductress by Pearl. And so being able as a female designer to come up with plus size male fashion was also a very good plus for her to be able to execute, and she does it so well. I mean, look at me. In fact, what I'm wearing now, it's Pearl, yours.
I should be wearing that.
You should be wearing that.
Talk to me about that idea, and I hear what he's saying, that the industry is growing, that there are opportunities for designers, but you've decided to design for men too, which puts you in a completely different category, because there are very few women on the African continent that design for men.
Look, that was one of the challenges I had to take.
I mean, we've got one of your models here. So,
yes, Mr. Felix, who's also like a plus size, the stomach, Our men really are really fat, so one has to take care of making proper garments for them. So that's what actually I'm taking care of in terms of making them look good and not feel bulgy in suits. Hence, it has to be tailor-made for their certain body so that they have that confidence and can be able to execute good things in a meeting to sign that $1 million check.
We hope.
So yeah, it's quite a challenge, honestly, because I grew up doing women's stuff, and it was nice seeing my dad actually, who inspired her. If you can do a jacket for a woman, it's not going to be difficult doing a men's jacket. So of which it was something that I really had to look into, and I'm doing it now.
Kingdom, very quickly, on the 27th, we've got a big launch for Seductress by Pearl. It's stepping out in the industry. It's putting your hand up and saying, hey, I'm here. But you've also paired it up with an auction.
Correct.
Talk to me about that.
We have an auction that will be taking place. Thanks, Sam, for bringing that up. there is an old age home in Zeerust that will be benefiting from this auction. Now, Pearl has been going to Zeerust for quite some time, and she picked up that there was a need in that community, especially for the old age that is based there. So the idea was to be able to add value to that community. So there's a lot of needs in terms of blankets. It's winter now, clothes, food, very, very big on that. They don't get sufficient food. So what we want to do is there's 4 pieces that Pearl has commissioned for them to be painted, and we want to auction that, and we want people to know that this is an opportunity for them to give back and pay it forward. And so we hope that the people that will be attending will step up and definitely do and bid and do the bidding.
Take their money out of their wallets.
Absolutely, and contribute. And so, yeah, that's basically the element about the auction.
Guys, we're going to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining me. That was Seductress by Pearl, owner and designer Pearl Moagi, and of course marketing manager Kingdom Mahlangu, who's going to have a hard job on Friday. He's also the MC. Bring your wallets. Unfortunately, it's not open to the public, by the way, and the theme is Dress for Power Collection, and that's at Melrose Arch, Fine Ice on the 27th.